So, you know, all that stuff. And you may have a buddy or friend. Anyway, if you got a favorite knife channel, put it in the comments. We'll check them out, we'll shout them out, and we'll move forward. The shout out for today is Mr. CZ. Now, I did this yesterday, but I don't like doing shout outs in the middle of a cutting video. I might do a mention, but I don't want to do a shout out because I'm so flighty during those videos. Mr. CZ, there will be a link in the description below. Dude's got 17 subscribers. He does an awesome job. He puts a lot of time and a lot of effort. Please go. Please give him a click. Please give him a like. Please subscribe and share it. Why? Because he does a great job. And I want to build community. Why? Because we're out on the periphery of YouTube. Okay? We're a community in and amongst ourselves while everybody's welcome as long as you're positive. And I'm not talking about fake shit. I'm talking about just be kind, all that crap. You're welcome.
I agree with Scab. Everyone's welcome. We're a small community, and we need to continue to build each other up. And for that reason, I want to shout out Joshua Genovese. He's the one that inspired me to do these paracord handles, so here you go. Welcome to the paracord handle tutorial. We've got 3 big choppers here. Up at the very top, we've got the Atrox by Condor. In the middle, we've got the Vipera by Condor. And down at the bottom, we've got the Tops Mac 170. As you can see, I've done this not once, not twice, but 3 times. And this is my first go around right here on the Atrox. And the handle is not perfect. I did tie it a little bit incorrectly, but it's pretty well done. Gets the job done. Same thing with the second one here. You can see a couple of mistakes that I made while I was tying it, but that's no big deal. It still works just fine. The only problem was it wasn't holding its shape the way that I wanted to. So the way that I resolved that was by adding a paper clip. The paper clip gives the handle rigidity. Let me know if you think that's suitable, or if you have a different material you think would work better, or if you think the paper clip works just fine. Let me know. These handles work pretty well for chopping, and also just for better control. If somebody were to ever try and grab the tip of your knife or the edge of your blade, you have just that much more ability to yank it back and have more control over your blade. Plus, they look like tiny little swords now, which just adds to the badassery, which is also important. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna create a clove hitch right around the top portion. And then from the clove hitch, you're gonna measure out how long you want your guard to be. And then you're gonna just tie it around the base here. And then I'm gonna show you the pattern that you use when you're tying this. So once you have the 2 strings like this, you're gonna go. So it's really easy to tell. This knot is going vertical or parallel to these 2 knots. So that means that you're going to make a loop with the opposite side, go underneath. So you're going to make a loop, go under the handle, go over this string, and then with this string you're going to come back over the top of the handle and through this loop, and you're going to pull it tight. And it looks kind of janky right now, but as you go up further, they will start to make a formation. And then I also use a paper clip to create some rigidity. So I'm going to stick that in here like so. And that there is going to give it a nice bend. Okay. And now we continue. Under, over, and through. And what you can see I'm doing here is I'm straightening out the paper clip in between the paracord, the two pieces of paracord that will become the handle. And I'm also straightening out the knots. You don't necessarily need to do this, but it makes it look more neat, and as you go up a little bit higher, it does make it go easier. It's okay to make some mistakes while you're folding this. As you can see right here, I actually had to undo one knot so that I could stick the paper clip back in there. I like to fold it over on the end so it's real sturdy there. So I had to undo it so that I can go back, but that's okay. Sometimes you gotta undo a little bit to make it look more nice. As you can see, I cut the paracord a little bit too short because I had made the previous measurement somewhere else. But that's seriously no big deal. It covers most of the handle and it looks much better than it did before. And now it has the ability to retain its shape. Now the final step, just in case you try and get wet and wild with your knife, you're going to take the shock cord and just tie it around the base. Make sure it's secure. Also, this may seem pretty obvious, but respect your blade, especially if it's really, really sharp like mine are. I have cut myself in the past. When you're doing this, seriously, watch out for your blade. It's all over the place. Watch out for it. I even get a little bit of anxiety myself watching my own videos because of how close my forearms and hands get to the blade. So again, just respect your blade because you can cut yourself and that ruins your entire day when you were supposed to be doing a fun project. Thank you for watching my tutorial. If you made it this far and you didn't leave a like or comment, go ahead and do that because you are one of the few that have made it this far into the tutorial. And so I would love to get your feedback on what you think about the handle and if you think it's a good idea or not. See you later.